I'm Leah, I'm from Italy, and I'm 19 years old.
And you had something that was pretty annoying. What was that?
Oh yeah, I had horrible migraines and just general tension headaches. So basically I would wake up with headaches, basically like a pressure on my head, mostly around here, but like every day and like all sorts of stuff. I would wake up with it and try to fall asleep at night if I could, because it was like it was affecting obviously my whole life, but a big part of not feeling good is like the sleep schedule. So I would just like not be able to sleep,
right,
or just fall asleep out of exhaustion.
Right. So did it last all day, or?
Oh yeah, it was like constant. It was like all the time, every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Wow. So
for like 4 to 5 years.
Wow. Everyday migraines.
No, I wouldn't call it migraines, but I got a really high pain tolerance during that time. So maybe other people would consider them migraines, but sometimes I had a migraine on top. So I would just like push through everything while I had my tension headaches, and then sometimes I just get a migraine and be in bed for a whole week.
Wow.
And
what were you doing at the time? Were you in school?
I was in school. I was doing high school, and I was doing figure skating 3 times a week.
Okay.
That was kind of nice because it was like balancing me out. But yeah. And
yeah, did you take any medication or something?
Oh yeah, I tried out a few things. There's a painkiller we call tachypirina, and at the time I took it for half a year, and I was basically taking 3,000 milligrams a day,
right,
which is basically the maximum amount for a grown adult, and I was like 15, 16 at the time, and I was just take that much like within a day, within school, because I had to function. So I would just like try to make it work and drink that, and was like maybe like 53 kilos at the time, so not recommended.
No.
And after a while they also stopped working, so I had to just quit them.
Okay.
Other things,
but you were taking them every day?
Yeah, when I was at school, because at the weekend I didn't have to function, so to say. So just like not do anything for the most part,
right,
and just rest as much as I could. But yeah, other things I did was coffee, lots and lots and lots of coffee, like 5 cups of coffee a day within like. I did a few experiments, but what worked best at the time, because I didn't know any better, was drinking 5 cups of coffee, like.
And that would help
within school. Yeah, because like it didn't really help, but it made me more awake. So that was the purpose of it.
Right.
Because I couldn't sleep, so I had like. So I would have like just 6 hours of sleep a day, and
you were tired during the night?
Yeah, I was always tired, and then the headaches on top, and then just like having to go to school and all this stuff. So I would just like try to push through it with all I could.
Right. And how did you eat and live at the time?
Well, it was pretty stressful, I guess, but I would go to school, and in the morning we had afternoon classes twice a week, and all the other times, so you have 5 days of the week were at school, and then 2 of them were for like afternoon classes, and the other 3 days I would go figure skating.
But like, what did you eat, and did you drink and party? And
I went out partying. I drank alcohol. I did all this stuff. I never smoked because I never could handle smoke, so that was good.
Right.
But yeah, just
but you
generally,
ate a standard diet?
Yeah, I ate the standard diet. I ate a lot, and it was nice.
Okay.
But basically, unhealthy food. I didn't really care what I ate.
Okay.
Yeah, I experienced basically standard diet.
What happened? What did you change?
So it was like starting. First I have to say I started doing acupuncture for my headaches. I also got massages back then, but they didn't really do too much, because of the tension and everything. Well, we tried. So I started doing acupuncture, and what that did was it gave me an hour of rest, basically a week, because I was doing it every week at the beginning.
Yeah.
So it gave me an hour of rest and gave me the energy to research. So I found raw food on YouTube, and I started watching and just learning more, and it's like, oh, it makes sense. So I started incorporating more and more, and then I came to a point where...
So was it gourmet raw food or
No,
80,
it was
10,
like
10?
80-10-10-ish.
Right.
But like whole food stuff. So I came to a point where I found this information where it's like, oh yeah, we're frugivores, and that for me was it. And basically that day I went raw vegan, kind of, and I was just eating 80-10-10 raw vegan for half a year from that day on, and I just saw my health improving. I could finally sleep better, my mood was improving, the headaches would decrease, but it actually took me 6 months to have my first headache-free days. That's how bad it was, and that's how long it took to just heal my body.
And
yeah.
So they completely disappeared?
Basically, yes. Sometimes I still make sure I get my sleep right, stay away from stuff that disturbs me in general, because I'm also kind of light sensitive, so having unnatural light makes me kind of dizzy and weird.
Okay.
So,
but how often will you have a headache now?
I don't really consider it a headache, but sometimes I feel like not as sharp, or maybe some pressure on my head all around, but
okay.
But
it's nothing like it was.
Nothing in compared. It's like you got an ant on your arm and just gone. I just can't see it as even a pain anymore. It's just a little annoyance that sometimes come up if I'm too stressed.
So technically no headaches or migraines anymore?
Nope.
No. And you said something about your eyes?
Oh yeah, since I had all these headaches, I was light sensitive all the time, and noise sensitive, so it was just trying to keep myself in kind of a bubble as much as I could when I had the headaches.
Did that improve?
Oh yeah, I can hear loud stuff now without being in pain, and I can also look at bright things without getting it was kind of like a sharp thing that goes through my eyes and my brain. It was not so fun. Yeah, the only thing is that sometimes if there's a really strong, bright, unnatural light, like the blue light thing, it doesn't go very well, but I just avoid.
Right. And anything else you cured or got rid of?
Well, basically changed my life to a happy one, so
that's a big thing.
That's big. And it basically changed the whole mindset, whole life. I changed lots of other things too after, realizing stuff and just healing. And
so do you have a final good advice for somebody who's struggling with migraines and headaches?
Yes. Something I didn't mention is make sure you identify your emotional stress. So if there's family that's stressing you, if there's school stressing you, if you're sleeping now, make sure you know that it's causing you stress. Eliminate it as fast as possible. Drink lots and lots of water. Go to bed early as possible, and go on a high raw to 4-ish, like basically a whole food plant-based diet.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation. And exercise that you like and some stretching.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Hvis du gerne vil vide mere om, hvordan du kan forbedre dit helbred, så er der 2 ting, du kan gøre lige nu. Det første det er, at du kan abonnere på mig her på YouTube, og så vil du modtage videoer hver gang jeg laver en ny. Det andet det er at gå ind på min hjemmeside og hente min gratis kom i gang guide, og samtidig vil du også modtage nyheder fra mig og endnu flere gode videoer, der kan forbedre dit helbred. Min hjemmeside det er www.rask.dk, og det eneste du skal gøre det er at klikke på skærmen nu.